Hello, good morning. Right, it's not the morning, is it? It's 1:30. Hiya. Hello. It's my little gangly dudes I was drawing the last time. How are we? How are we? I'm gonna draw some more of them. I guess I'm kind of getting closer to where I'm trying to go. So I suppose we'll do another sheet and see if I can get closer again to what I was doing. I think I want another line down the middle, and we'll do a couple of rows of them the same way I was doing there. I'll just reduce them again like I did the last time too, and then I can kind of partially reference them. Kinda. Oh, let me get rid of that other file actually, because I don't know if there's stuff on there that you're not supposed to see. Maybe just get rid of that. I don't want to show anything I shouldn't. Okay, there we go. There we go. And I kind of want my little sheet that I put together. Is it this one? I compiled them. I compiled them so it was easier to see the ones that I was liking. I'm gonna just stick them at the side. And keep them small for reference so that I can start to lean closer into where I'm trying to go. Okay, let's do some more. I think it was on 5% the last time. Yeah, it was something like that, so I couldn't see it very much. Okie dokie. Do I have... Oh no, that's the wrong pen. It's the wrong pen? I kind of like just using the G pen to sketch, actually. That's kind of helpful. I know some people use the... Let me see what it's like, actually. I know some people use the airbrush like this, and they just make it small enough that you can't really tell what it is. They'll just do that and use it, and it looks like a normal brush. That's not bad, actually, because there's like weight to it still, but it's kind of soft. Let me see, how does that look next to this? Actually, I guess it's not that far off. That's just got a sharper edge to it. I could soften that if I wanted, though. Right, okay, how was I blocking things out? Let's just start. Let's go. And I want to try and keep closer to the like 6 heads tall that I was fighting with the last time. I'll probably do a bunch more like boring poses too. They're not going to be that interesting. Hey, that's better for the rib cage since I was fighting with that the last time. I do want it to rise up quite high in the middle though. Skinny guy, yeah, skinny guys. How are we? Welcome to the stream. What's going on? Skinny guys. I might start blocking the planes like this just to like as well. And what was I trying to do? I wanted to roll that like down to the hips and not have it drop off like immediately after the rib cage. That's like more skinny than I want it to be. That tummy is probably more skinny too than I want it to be. I was getting closer with the legs as well and not having like a... I don't want a thigh gap. I don't want a thigh gap on them. I need to be careful with that. Arms? I guess I should draw the head in. How big did the head want to be? Was it like... I think it was like close to that kind of height. I'm trying to work out what proportions I can... What's the word? Like reference in what I'm drawing? Compare? Cross-reference? No, it's not those words. I keep wanting to say triangulate, but that's like a different art thing. That's not what I'm thinking of. Not what I'm thinking of. Just keep drawing that little eye cave like that too. You know when there's like so many heads tall and you look at the body and you're like, okay, so this is this many heads tall. I'm looking for things like that that I can cross-reference. Cannot think of the right word. Sure, there's like an art word for it that I can't think of right now. Some of these other ones I did go down the collarbones and making those kind of pointy. Trying to go with the like bike handle shapes. Let me check what that was. Let me check what that is. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a problem. It's good. It's fine. Arm not far out enough again. Also, arm not far out enough. I wanna pop them out further, and then it will make the it'll make the. I can probably like block that out as a, yeah, that's like a form on the side, like side plane there. That's just better. And then I also want like the hips on that chunk. Is that a Baban in the wild? Hello, it is. How are we? I do need to go out into the wild. I haven't been. I don't know. No, I went out for a wander at the weekend, but it wasn't for very long. There was sheep in the woods. They shouldn't be in the woods, but they were. Hydrate. Good idea. I do have a drinky today. Have a drinky, chat. Have a drinky. Keep healthy. I am, I've got the coffee buzz again. I've got to calm down on it. What are we doing today? I'm back on my little figure drawing things, so you can kind of see him like very pale in the background, but I like this guy. I like this pose. I've been trying to work out the kind of body shape that I'm fighting with. So I've been drawing a bunch of them and like repeating it, trying to figure out what little details I need to catch that I'm missing. So I gathered a bunch of them together like that, and I'm kind of looking at those, and I'm kind of looking at the ones that are reduced underneath it. But there's like a certain shape I'm going for that I was having trouble catching. That I want to be able to draw. Sick, I haven't done gesture stuff in a while. This is more proper. You know what? I was gonna do a video on like gesture stuff or like figure drawing, because I think it's difficult to understand what you're like supposed to do or like why you do it. When you start doing it, I think people have trouble with it, or like I did until I sat and like harassed myself with it for a long time. Actually, I find gesture stuff really hard. Where it's like really simple, like this kind of flowy thing, where people draw them real simple like that. I can kind of do it if it's like planes, but when I'm drawing from a reference, my brain just wants to like copy it as it is, which is difficult. So I try and work around that, I guess. Like I say, I haven't had time yet, but I'm gonna go and like study some like refs of this kind of body shape as well. I was looking up a whole bunch of refs last night where people are like super skinny and you can see the skeleton and stuff underneath. So I'm going to draw those. I'm just not going to do it on stream. And if I do that also, I probably won't post the images with it because that it's like medical stuff I was looking at. So I feel like that would be a bit shitty, but I'm gonna probably draw from the references, and then I can post what I draw, but I don't want to post the images really. Can't watch too long. Got a bunch of schoolwork due tomorrow, and it's started to get late. Good luck with it. Good luck with it. Get that shit done. These shoulders are a lot better. I'm not sure like how coat hangery. Coat hangery. I want the shoulders. You know, like model shoulders where they're just really wide, so the clothes hang off them. I don't know how far into that I want to go. Thinking about it though. Final semester at uni. Ooh. Get its ass, man. Do you wanna, what do they call it, dissertation? I don't know if they have a different word for it in different places. I think they call them a dissertation here. Like the big project you do. I don't know what that is. Okay, so at the end of like, okay, a lot of courses are like 4 years, right? So at the end of the 4 years, you do one big project and you write a big paper on it, and that's like your final thing. Okay, let's be careful of this. But no, you don't have to do that, thank God. Oh, thank goodness. I hate writing. Oh, is it like a different kind of project? But no, I agree. Those seem scary. I have not done one myself. Hi, hello. How are we? Over on YouTube. Hello. I hope I'm catching this better now. I don't know. I'll check the head height in a minute. I want to be able to get it to where I don't need to, you know, do too much kind of construction lines and things to get the right height that I want. I was kind of going in the right direction with these legs too at one point. Real simple stuff down here. Just produce a series of work and do a 300-word artist statement. Oh, interesting. Is it like fine art, or is it something else specific? I did fine art for a hot second, but they didn't teach us anything, so I left. Fine arts, yeah. That's neat. Did they teach you like a bunch of different mediums, how to use them? I'm curious. Where I went to study, it was like really bad, so I just gave up. It was like, you're not teaching me anything, goodbye. Option to choose what you want to learn about. Oh. Difficulty drawing arms. I know the bones muscle insertion, but when it comes down to drawing them in angles, I have blank page syndrome. Does looking at the, I want to say topography, but that's not right, is it? Looking at like cross sections of them, or like wireframing them. So you got the arm like this, and like, you know, drawing this kind of thing and figuring out what it would look like in slices. Does that help? Because that's what I think about, especially if it's like foreshortening. That's a problem. If you like Spider-Man suit, the skin, I guess. I think that body is a bit too long. Kind of want the legs longer so he's more gangly. Chose drawing. Included with that is printmaking, but they didn't really cover the drawing stuff I wanted. Oh. Do they not teach like basic drawing stuff, like perspective and anatomy and things? Not really, no. That's a shame. Oh, I'm drawing that on that layer. Hello. That's a mistake. Oh, okay. Yeah. That helps. That helps me. If you got to think about it like a Christmas ham when you slice up the Christmas ham. And you see the cross section of it. Delirium Chapter 3 is out. I heard about that. I haven't played any of it, but I've heard. I'm aware. It is a shame. I went to uni to try and socialize more because it was pretty bad with it a few years ago. That makes sense. That's cool. Okay, foot. I think that is the kind of body shape I am looking for. It's got a little bit more fat on him. Oh, got a little bit more fat on him than the other ones. Right, how many heads tall are you? That's the question that I have. So what? This is like 1. Let me just do my like shit measurements. Hang on. Like 1, 2. That's about 3. Okay. That's about 4. That's about 5. And that's about 6. So he's a little bit taller than 6 heads. That seems pretty alright actually, because I think making the head any bigger would look strange. Just to get a rough idea of it. That's why I'm keeping all the poses pretty like normal too, so I can check that my proportions are like catching. And then when I get that, I can start making them more wacky. Hate that rule because I suck at following it. I'm gonna make other people taller. I just think, I don't know. I think any shorter than like 5 heads tall is gonna look funny. Especially with this build, I don't want the whole like lollipop head thing going on. I think it will look strange. There's like there's a balance. Oh my god, between height and width that I want to catch. That I'm having trouble with. I'm doing better with a midline as well. That doesn't look quite so flat. Have you guys ever seen that thing where people have like a rib cage that has a big dent in it? I know it's something they can like fix by having things that like apply pressure to it in certain ways to repair it. But it's really interesting where people have like a concave rib cage. It's usually like at the top too. A dent in the center. Yeah, like a big dent. I know those pecs are too big as well. Like the top of the rib cage maybe is too slopey. I've got a habit of like swinging it up to where the neck is, kind of like that. I was like watching stuff about it. I like watching like medical docos and stuff. That's my job. Okay, let's do another one. I think oh, let me separate you from that line, actually. Separate, like so. There we go. I hope this is easy to see as well. Tell me if this is like too hard to see on the grey. I can make it lighter because it's daylight right now, so it's not going to burn my eyes out. I was trying to keep it on grey so it's not so harsh. Let's try making the top of the ribcage bigger, I think. I'm gonna try not to skinny it out so much. Let's try making it kind of square at the top, maybe. I'm gonna have to pop the bottom of the ribs out more too. I think that's another thing, because when people are super skinny, you see where it like drops off there and the ribs kind of like flare out and around in that kind of shape. And I don't think I'm catching that very well. Neither. Don't think I'm catching it very well. I need to figure out like a measurement for like this chunk compared to everything else as well. I'm trying to work on like a formula so I can easily be like, oh, this thing is the length of this other thing that is already in the figure. And then it helps a whole bunch. See that? Just rolls, rolls. Rolls, rolls, hips. Hips and ass. And rolls. I don't know how many of these I'm going to do today. Is anyone bleeping me actually? Let me check. Let me check. What's that? Oh. Okay. I'll get back to that later. Get YouTube back up. There we go. See, I'm already veering out of this and making it long, aren't I? Hang on. I don't know, what kind of shapes do you fight with? What kind of shapes does everyone else fight with? I'm having a moment with this kind of build. I'm gonna have to lean into like chunky as well. That might be the next one. Also, like pear shape, I think, is another one I wanna work on. Throw hands with all the shapes. The trapezius is giving me crap as well lately. I need to sort that out, and I guess I want it like I'm putting too much weight on it because I'm kind of blocking out the muscles, but we don't really want them quite so prominent. They should be stringier. I was making the arms like way too skinny the last time though, so I was trying to reel it back in. Reel it back in a bit. Oh, that might be like a decent shorthand for that. Like roll it that way. Roll it that way down the side. Sorry, I'm sniffly. I don't even have like a cold or anything. I'm just sniffly. I'm gonna have to move the legs around a bit more too. I want that like wormy neck on the go as well. Wormy neck. Maybe a bit too wormy. Or like high up on that one. Maybe too small. Not closer. Is that right? hips, leg, da 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 da. And then keep on pretty rectangular. It's like a little stringy bit at the side of the leg by here that strings like that also. I want to see if I can get that in, but it's going to have to go around figuring how to block the knee in as well. I think that will play up the shape that I'm going for. If I can grab it. I was thinking about doing as well, because I know a lot of people draw like pose sets actually, and then post them on Patreon. Like that's a thing I see a lot. Just sheets of like poses with kind of interactions between characters and stuff. I think that kind of thing might be fun. It's probably good to like practice for this kind of thing as well. I am posting these on Patreon anyway, with the notes that I'm doing, but I was thinking that would be another kind of offshoot that I could do of it, where I can post studies that I'm working on, I suppose. Post my daft little studies. That leg. I think it is like the length of the body that's catching me out too. Where I'm like, oh, make it skinny, and then I put the legs on and it's way too long. Once you get the rest of it in there. It's kind of easier drawing this shape in like more simplified styles as well. I've done a few like little doodles of this kind of body shape in something close to how I was drawing Skelby, actually, where she's more cartoony. I did a little Patreon stream last night as well, where I was doing more on the little Skelby comic pages. And I will do more on Friday. I'll do more on Friday. That was a random one though, because I felt like a random stream. Had a bit of spare time. I want to catch the like by there that I've got as well. The sartorius swing. I'm gonna finish the Patreon tutorial as well. That's something I need to work on. I want to get that out by tomorrow, and then I need to work on like a mid-month video on something. We'll figure it out. Yeah, that was kind of better. Let me do that side plane again, like down here. And then block that in, and down that way. I was like pulling it along that way. It's not quite the right like ribcage shape, but it works just to block this out. And then I can do it down the legs as well. That's helping quite a lot. Yeah. I was struggling with making it like too skinny at the back, or not really giving it like this depth. But it's getting easier now that I'm doing that. Some of my lines aren't chunky enough down this way either. I should put more weight on them. I don't really think too much about line weight when I'm doing sketches like these. Try not to think about too many things at the same time. Too much fuss and bother. I'm gonna resize him slightly too. I think he's getting a bit out of whack. You see how, like, as soon as they start moving their limbs around more, things get, like, extended. That's why I don't get on with chibis. Because as soon as you get, like, a different pose, I want to extend the proportions so that there's more motion in them. Never get on with chibis. Okay, these are definitely leaning better. Definitely. Let's fix that wormy neck. I'll make notes on them later as well, and then the notes can go on Patreon. The note version. Okay, let's do like a side view again, because I haven't done one of those yet on this. So I kind of want I want like that roundness on the ribs that I keep missing out, so like this kind of thing. By there, and then the teats and the shoulder, no, clavicle. That would like sit over the top, right? And then you just have that bit like poke out. I'm gonna try some more where they're more skinny too, and you do get the like drop off there, like so it's like skinny, like unwell skinny. Right, I wanted to like simplify the trapezius and around the shoulder blades over here too, like that, into like one curve where I can, and then swoop up into the neck. It's not bad for like a shorthand. It's not like super accurate, but it's okay. Oh, let's draw some chins. I do like drawing a chin. I do like drawing a chin. Do like a chin. I like the underside of a chin a whole lot. Ever post that skeleton girl? Oh, which one? Which one? I did a few. Dog, I'm wearing all that skin. Oh, I post everything like early on the Patreon, so it's on there, and I will post it later, like public. It goes up there first. Whatever I draw. But soon. Makes sense, yeah. It'll be up soon. It will be up soon enough. I'm not sure on the dates. I've got to check it. I usually say that even if I put it on Patreon early, even if you like sub to the Patreon for free, even if you just like the free free one, just follow on there, then you see shit early anyway, because I forget when I forget when I'm gonna post stuff public, so you're probably gonna see it earlier, like anyway, by a little bit on there, but the option wasn't there for you? No? It should be, because I get like notifications when people follow on the free tier. That's funny. Huh. Just doesn't like me. That's weird. Huh. Okay, do we want a little bit of, let's have like a little bit of shoulder over that way, just like popping out. Follow on with the kind of motion that way. Oh, you found it? Hey, good. Okay. Sorry, I don't really know how it works. I like post and run for the most part. Do I want that to like roll that way? Is that rolling like down into? Oh, I see. Yeah, like that. Okay. That's really tucked away on PC. Huh. You'd think they'd make it easy to find. I hate that. I hate like ordering stuff off of Amazon and they make it like impossible to find the no thank you box for like literally everything that means you don't pay more. I hate it. I hate it so much. It should be a crime hide and stuff like that. It really should. It's trying to take advantage of people. I hate it. I hate it so much. I try and buy stuff like secondhand where I can, because I hate stuff like that so much. Evil. I think this is elongating in a weird way. Again, also not good. That one's, oh yeah, like roll that way, and then the hips, and then the butt. That's like the hip swizzle, not a swizzle, but the thing, the motion, the movement, and then the butt wants to like smallen. I need to ensmallen the butt as well. What was I doing with that? Was that like a whole, I guess I was blocking that out as like a side plane, just so it rolls around like that. Yeah, and then the side of the teat. Okay, so like butt, and then I slap the legs on top. I think these construction lines are making a bit more sense. Let's do something more normal with the legs. I'm not like twisting them outwards enough, and we don't really want that much of an ass either. Don't really need that much of an ass. I do want sartorius movement. That is way too much ass. That is way too much ass for this guy. Way too much ass. None of a wrist either. Okay. Getting lazy now. Getting lazy on the legs. Have to shrink him again. Still the same problem. Maybe I need to maybe I should do it like a turnaround sheet and like block out the proportions, because I'm trying to keep that as the reference point, sort of, where these are they're like kind of lined up a bit. They're still going off as I'm drawing though. Skip leg day, yeah, exactly. Skip leg day. That one looks weird because it's too bulky at the top. Also, this is like this is too far out, and probably so is that arm for what I'm trying to do. Pull that in a bit. That's why the ass is like too far out as well. There's way too much ass, and there's not enough like round on the hips. It should just roll that way. I'm trying to catch myself out where I'm doing a bad job. I pull that arm over. I really did pull that too far out for that angle. Maybe like here. Yeah, that's better. That's better. And I think the head is too small also. I might do a BRB in a hot second as well. Is that closer? I think that's, yeah, that's closer. Make it down a little bit, yeah. It's the same like leg problem in it as well. Legs too kind of short. Maybe too like bendy as well. I was trying not to make them too kind of animal-y. It's that little stringy. It's that little stringy at the side that I need to go and learn about. I wonder if it says anything about that in my anatomy book, actually. Well, I've got it sat here next to me. I don't know if it's in the muscles or if it's like a different kind of stringy. I wonder if it will tell me. Does it say? What is he? Iliotibial tract. Iliotibial tract. It's got two L's at the start, so I can't read it properly. Is that him? That's the inside. That's the inside. Let me go and look that one up. Iliotibial tract. I can only pronounce it in Welsh because it sounds a bit funny. Is that what it is? Oh yeah, that's him. Ah. Okay, that's the one I'm looking for. Righty-ho. Yeah, I will. Oh, it comes down from like the ass. I see what's going on. I see what's going on. I'll show you what I'm talking about, chat. Here we go. Look, with your stream. Sorry I couldn't stay long. That's okay. Thank you for coming to the stream. I hope you have a chill day. Good luck with your stuff. Yeah, there we go. Look. That stringy boy down here. This stringy boy sits down that way, and then you get that nice little gap in there. At the side of the leg, nice little hollow right there. That's what I'm going for. That's what you see on people when they're like real skinny in the legs. Wait, is it iliotibial? Because it's on the iliac crest? Oh, it's not two L's. Okay, I'm daft. It's the iliotibial band. Don't know what I'm going on about. Don't know what I'm going on about. Right, I'm gonna do a quick BRB, or I think I'm gonna smash that save button. Smash that save button, chat. I'll be back in a minute. Hello, I'm back. Your fish is scheming? What are they doing? What are they doing? Oh, hello! How are we? Hello! Welcome back to the stream. What's going on? Welcome back, thank you. How are we doing, chat? I had to go and see what my cat was up to. Poor thing. What was I talking about? The iliotibial. The iliotibial that was like up here and then down that way, and the little divot. The little divot between it. Probably wants playing up. I don't know how much anatomy I really want to play up. But some. Some. Hi, hello. How we doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay, that one's not very good. Let's do another one. Oh, it says pew pew. I see. I was reading it backwards. I thought it said mad mad. Very cute. Right, ribcage again, probably. Wonder if I can do it similar to this one underneath. And then just mess with it. Try and like correct it a bit. I really fancy going and getting fish and chips, but I'm not gonna. Hi everyone, hello Groovy. How we doing? Welcome to the stream. What's going on? Lotties are awake today. Is there something going on? What's happening, chat? Something going on? What's the date? 5th of June. Oh god, it's June already. Doing good, good. Good. I want to play up like that. Movement by there. Nice. Can I like do that as well, probably? Path of Exile 1 live stream for the new season. Oh. I've heard of that. What is it? I am like super duper out of the loop with media in general. Okay, do. That way. Did it. What was I doing? Was I like swinging that over there? No, I was doing that. Okay. No, I see. I think I see what's going on. That, yeah. If I can get the shapes down so they're like easily repeatable, I will be able to do whatever the heck I want. And that will be cool. In theory, that will be cool. I might be able to do something neat then. Don't know yet. It's why the live stream today. It's going to be revealed. I'm expecting something big and everyone else because they messed up. Got no news for season for 1 year. So you have to deliver something big to get back in favor. POE1 community. Oh. Pull depths from POE1 from POE2. Ah. I hope it's good shit. I'm hoping to. I hope so. Hope they don't have like shitty sequel syndrome. Is this going better, or am I... See, I kind of want the small pecs where they're like wider than they are tall as well. I'm kind of missing it on like this one over here. Blocking them in funny. Okay, let's fix that head on this one. There we go. Do, 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 do. And trapezius, I want to like roll around there. There we go. I'm liking blocking out the pecs like that on the side as well, actually, and down this way. Right, I think that makes sense. There we go. It's a little bit lithe. It's a little bit lithe. But not too bad. Trust the company, they always had some unique ideas for a season. I don't think I've seen any of the game, actually. I have heard of it, though. Oh, let's do the side of the head. And the ear. Doing that little divot for the eyes is, like, really helpful, actually. And the nose. Blocking that out, nice. That next bit, funny. Oh, I know what's going on weird here. It's the there's something with like pulling the arm up like that keeps catching me out, and it's that the deltoid like rolls back and over, so you kind of don't really see the clavicle. No, wait. It is the clavicle, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, now I'm thinking about the scapula. Thinking about the scapula. Is the other one at the back. Not pulling the teat over enough either. Stretching the teats around is real difficult. Stretching the shapes, rolling them. And now that shoulder isn't outy enough, I don't think. Shoulders move like way more than you would think as well. Like way more. Okay, what we got? Butt. What was I talking about? The iliotibial. Doodly, what's it? Who diddly? Roll along the leg. I might make the legs a bit more just like downways like this, actually. It's not such a fight. It's like I forgot that it like hugs the... Oh my god, what's that one? It goes from like the... Sits on the thing and goes down to the thing like this. It's like a little... It's the one I talk about that goes... You got like the ass cashew shape around it. You got that one and then the ass cashew. I gotta learn the names again. Pretty bad. Pretty bad at them. I know most of the shapes, but the names catch me out consistently. So I call everything a who diddly what's it. All the arms are looking very gormless as well because I'm trying not to like overlap them with the figure too much right now. I'm trying to sort of pop them out to the sides, even if they look a bit goof. Even if they look a bit goof, it's okay. Was I checking the... I guess the leggies look kind of okay. They look a bit short on this one. I feel like they should be That one should be like a little bit longer, and so should this one, actually. Yeah. Hips are gone kind of funny on that one too. I think it's like this kind of view is making it confusing as well. I don't want too much ass. The problem's your ass. I really like the sartorius lately as well. Sartorius is cool. What muscles do you like, chat? And he's tidy up that meme. That you know the Shadow the Hedgehog meme where he's like, nice cog. I did like a really shit version of that, but it was a nice Caraco brachialis. Armpit muscles are like a whole thing I need to fight with again as well, because I'd like a little fight with them, but not enough of one. Kind of on like buff dudes too. It wasn't like skinny people. Head is a little bit off. Let me pull up. There we go. That's better. Hello, I got the thing. Hello! Yay! Did you get one finally? Are they in stock again now? Or did you get lucky? When the Switch came out over here, it was like sold out everywhere, so me and fam went out on like a road trip trying to find it and a copy of Zelda. And I got lucky finding both, thankfully. That was fun though. This like side profile there, I want to work on. Today's release day and Target had a shit ton, so I ran. Ah, good job. Good job. Good job. Get the Switch. Is anyone else getting one? I don't know if I'm gonna get one. Maybe not. I'm gonna play Wind Waker. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What else was I doing here? Okay. Yeah, I need to like look at man hips. I gotta look at man hips, dude. I gotta look at the man hips, dude. Giving me problems, them man hips. Skinny boy man hips. I'm getting closer. I really hate the legs on that one. I've messed something up there. Is that one not like out enough? They look like too close together. Oh, there's something wrong with the ass. There's something. Your ass. The problem's your ass. That's the line. The problem's your ass. Am I gonna get copyright strucken? Am I gonna get copyright? Am I gonna get Minecrafted by copyright if I play that on the stream? I wonder. It's maybe not as bad. I don't know. Let me draw the business. Just put a little shadow for the business down there. There we go. How many years ago was the Switch out? That was like 2017, was it? It was a flipping while ago. Oh, that was like 8 years, was it? Oh. Ooh. I don't like that. A long time ago. Long time ago. I don't know about no skinny. That's better. Ah, that's whoop. That's what I want to like come down and roll along the hips like so. Yeah. And then it's like squidge, just like hip squidge underneath. This thing is huge. Is it? Oh, you like went and got it. Oh, I see. Okay, you've been out of the house to go and get one. I don't know why I thought you ordered it online. I think you literally said you just went out and got it. I'm daft. The arm isn't long enough either, is it? There. Yeah. And they're like still too short. There's something going on with the belly in that I can't seem to get. Say I ran, I mean I saw it in stock and packed up my shit and ran. Amazing. Okay, what the hell other kind of poses was going on over here? Okay, there was a thing I was doing where I was pulling that line down to the waist from the ribs, like that, actually, to like split the plane. That kind of looks better, actually. Yeah, I think I'm making the ribs like kind of high up. That's just like a habit that I have though, to make people kind of slinky. Maybe slinky works though on this kind of build. Thinking about it, sneaky and slinky and I don't know, malleable? No, not that word. Wiggly, like one of those fuzzy worms on a string. Very articulated. What was this one? Is anything different I was doing on that? Or is it like that kind of section there where I was doing like that to get the top of the rib cage? Like planes, I guess. I don't know if I like that better. I guess that'd just be blocking it down into more planes. Because it's kind of a different way that the ribs move anyway, but trying to block them simple. What do you think, chat? Has anyone got roasts? Anyone want to bully? I really like this little dancing guy in the back. He's very funny. Let's draw some more. All I've got to do is draw a ribcage to start off, and then my brain's just like, no. Once I start drawing one, it's fine, but like starting off, it's like, doesn't know what to do. Like, oh no, I'm gonna draw the rib cage in the wrong place on the canvas that I can like infinitely move around and change because it's digital. Like, oh no, oh what tragedy, oh. Oh no, I'm gonna draw wrong. Weenie. Flippin' weenie. Just cry about it. Keep crying about it. Just draw something. Flippin' weenie. I really like drawing the clavicles, like handlebars. Also, let me block this kind of thing out. I want to like foreshorten the arms a bit. I remember going on like a trip to the beach with fam, and someone fam knew was there also with like their kids. And we went wandering off in the sand dunes, and this kid was like getting upset. And I think he was like more sheltered than me because he started calling me a muppet. He was like upset and he was like, "You muppet." I remember finding that really funny because there was like there was nothing really wrong. But I just found it very funny that that was like the worst word he could come up with was "you muppet." I always think about that when I'm like being mean to myself, like you big weenie, you muppet. Okay, I might be adding like more weight onto this than I should be now. I wasn't mean to him also, I just like thought that was funny. I was just like, okay, we'll go back now. You muppet, chat. Yeah, I think I'm getting too chunky with these muscles now. I pull that out too far. Oh, not far enough. It's easier to make the muscles like more defined. The like real stringy is kind of difficult, but I also want the deltoid kind of defined, stringy. It's cool to pull around there, and then that rib cage isn't like wide enough, is it? For around there. Okay, I wanted to like squish the belly and then have that like pull out a bit, I think. Da 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 doop. I guess I'm kinda trying to crunch the belly a little bit. I want that divot. I want that divot around here. That little blip. It's real nice. Does anyone have like a collection of sketchbooks? Actually, I was looking at mine and thinking about how I need to continue hoarding them because I haven't been drawing in them very much. Where it's nice to do stuff like this on stream. It's harder to want to draw in the sketchbook, I guess. Was I doing with that on like backwards? Making that shoulder like crazy. What is going on there? Get out of the way. Am I like mirroring what I've done in the back, like unconsciously? Yeah, kind of. Whoops. I didn't actually mean to do that. I'll do something different with the legs, I suppose. Do something different with the legs. We'll squish them. Squidgems around a bit. Squidgems. Can I get the hip to like pop out here and then like have the leg go back that way? Or is that gonna look silly? I think it might look silly and that's too squinched. It's too squinched in. So it's like a whole roll there kind of, because that would like compress that little squish in there. You know what, let's do the thing where I was like drawing the ass in, because then you get the kind of top of the leg blocked in like this, and then, or I guess I could, yeah, it's like foreshorten the leg. Let's foreshorten the leg and do this kind of thing. Tap, 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 tap. I should really just draw some Spider-Man, to be honest, because it is leaning that way. Is there anything out like with the Switch too? Actually, have they got release games? Anything interesting? I haven't paid attention to it. Mario Kart World. Oh yeah, I did see that actually. That did look pretty cool. It did look pretty cool, to be fair. Everything is backwards compatible. Sweet. I kinda hate this one. I'm doing a bad job. Doing a bad job. I'll write a note on it later that says I've done a bad job and why. Does that help if I flip it? I kind of like the curve that's going on, but it's not very well done. The structure's kind of gone weird as I've drawn it. I'm trying to be like way more careful of the midline too, because I was noticing that was very janky as I was working on those last couple of sets. They were looking weird and janky. Hello, it's Ambi. Hello. How are we doing, Ambi? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. I'm shrinking in this guy. Or I'm moving him there. It's me, I'm anxious but okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope it's not work bullshit being awful. I'm sorry. How much more space do I have? These are way closer. Hang on, let me show you the other. Let me show you the other sheets, actually. I won't do it over on that side. Let me show you like these, where they're kind of all over the place. And then these are starting to congeal a bit. They're starting to look how they're supposed to. Are in the right direction. I'm refining it. No, it's dental. Oh no, I'm sorry. Dental stuff sucks. It's looking good, Baban. Thank you. I'm having my fight with it, and I think I'm winning in some ways. Look at these other ones. I like this sitting one. I like that one. It's got a bit more chunk to it. Oh, the lines are tidier, so it's easier to see what's going on. These are a bit scratchier, the ones I'm doing. I really like the collarbone on this one, actually, where it's very, like, around there. I need to do better at it. I wonder if I could, like, do that, because I keep trying to get it, because they go, like, like that, but, like, that middle bit's longer, but they have, like, a flat bit up here where it connects to all the other business, you know? And the little Is that the olecranon? Let me get my book out again. Hang on. It helps to learn if you like draw the thing and then you're like, what even is that? What's the name? Is it acromion? What did I say? Olecranon. I don't know where that one is. Maybe that's in the neck or in the leg or something, not the shoulders. Coracoidal process. That's the little. Is that the one I was looking at? Oh no, that's the one that goes around the front bit. Okay. Coracoidal process. I mean, you can't even see that one, so it's not like very relevant. It's just goes around the ball joint. Yeah. Okay. Oh. I've moved all my anatomy books like within reach now, so I don't have to go and move around the room to get them, which is quite nice. Quite nice, very helpful. Let's draw some more. Let's draw some more of these. Let's do one where you can really see the collarbone like that, actually. Try. Definitely making words, I sure am. Let me go and see what the olecranon process was. I want to know now. Google it. Of the ulna. It's on the ulna? Oh, I was like way off. Okay, it's the elbow. Isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's the elbow. Okay, I was way off. Acromion, I was thinking of. That's the you get the scapula and then the spine of it, and then the olecranon is like this nubbly at the end that you can feel at the back of your shoulder. Acromion. I said olecranon again, didn't I? Okay, I'm learning. I don't think that foot should be in front of that leg. What am I doing? It should be behind it. I like overlapping the leggies like that, actually. Cool. Cool. Right. Let's do another one. Leggy. I love a good leggy. Yeah, okay, how do we, should we just do something like similar? Because we've got that kind of like angle on it that I can cheese. Oh, not cheese, but like draw again, I mean. I'm not sure how I would cheese. Wait a minute. Was I like curving part of that downwards? I think I was. Yeah. I think I was doing, that one's kind of got a similar shape too. I'm going to look at these two. I'm going to look at these two over here. Try and pay some attention to them. If I draw the, what's it called? Sternum, that might help as well. Like leaving the gap in between the pecs is helping. Actually, I'm quite liking that. Just to make it look even more like skinny, sickly, and not too much point on the old teats. Okay, so what was I doing? I was like pulling that way and then, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna curve it like more extreme. I'm just gonna curve it more extreme from now on. Then that gives more room for the, is that a fossa? I can't remember if a fossa is like between muscles or like in bone. Intraclavicular fossa. Hang on. Fossa. It is a thing. Intraclavicular fossa. Where is that? Oh, it is. Okay, it's not here. It's not this one. It's this little, it's this gap between the pecs and the deltoid. I like that one. That's one of my favorites. Very cool. Okay, let's try and attach the head onto this one. It's going to be terrible. Oh my god, I love the intraclavicular fossa. Really cool. Really cool. Say just nose like that. Like putting heads onto bodies at this kind of angle is getting me as well. Like I have some kind of issue with how much the neck like hangs over, or like the chin, like this kind of from the neck to the chin, because you get the fat squidge in there, which I'm also obsessed with. So my brain is like, but draw all the chin squidge. I don't need it here though. Oh my god, I love the chin squidge. I wonder if the chin squidge has a name. It must do. Neck fat. Let's call it the neck fat. Okay, I'm gonna start drawing that in because I do like it. I've just been drawing the like across like that. I'm not too fussed if this is like super duper detail either. It's okay. Right, can I get the? So it's more of like a there's more of a there's more of a squish on the belly on that one because it's like pulled back, or the waist's like skinnier on purpose. Don't think I want that as much on these. I wanted to like balance it out more. Yeah, okay, so that point on that plane is supposed to roll around like where the hips swing like this. It's getting hard to perspective and also like warp the planes while I'm still I'm still thinking about them. I'm giving myself more work than I really need to. Yeah, I have like serious issues with overlapping the head with the top of the torso, getting it in the right place. I could just move it around if I wanted to, but I want to be able to get it right without doing that. I'll have to go back to like sketching in pen from refs because that's how I learn. Does anyone else sketch in pen actually for like study? Does anyone have favorite pens? Does anyone have favorite pens? Not too bad. Not too bad. That's still kind of squish. Let's bring it up. That's better. Yeah. Pulling things like too far down. I don't want to start mapping out like a whole grid to fight with perspective either. If it's off, it's off, and it's my problem. But I'm thinking more about the planes. gonna have to figure out how to like block feet in too. A bit more tidy. Because I always make them kind of like messy. Ooh, that's too big of a head. That's too big of a head. See, like here. More, yeah, more overlapping like there, I think is better. Yeah. Some of these have got too much like bulk on the pecs coming off the top of the rib cage too. And I don't want that. Did I like roll that around there? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I see. Like there, and then this. Yeah, this is like its own at the side. Down that way, and then the hips are off thing. Yeah. Makes junk huge. Okay. Oops. I don't know if I'm like kicking the butt out enough either. Like I can do hip tilt. There's like a little bit of a hip tilt on that one where it's kicking back, but not so much. Not so much on this. There's the what was that muscle called? Hang on. Tell me about what your favorite pen is. I like the, do I have it here? I do. What is he? He is a Jetstream, a uniball Jetstream. Those are like real nice if you like using ballpoint pens. They're very nice. I like using blue ones because they're not quite so heavy. I recommend those. I had like a whole period where I was obsessed with finding a nice sketching pen. And that one was my favorite. I think I tried like maybe 8 different ones. I just bought a whole set of different pens. I don't think they're kind of expensive. They're like fancier writing pens, but they're not that bad. The cheaper one was the Inkjoy. Papermate Inkjoys are pretty good. They do catch a little bit though. They're like gel pens. I'm gonna have to open a window a little bit. Fama like burning paint off the walls downstairs. Fama having a moment again, so let me open the window a bit. It stinks. Absolutely reeks. There we go. Absolutely reeks. What time is it now? 3 o'clock. 3:15. Oh, there we go. Okay. See the heel there? I suppose so. I like fish flippers as well. The height on these is like normaling out a bit. I think they're getting skinnier as I'm going along too. I think they are, and they where's that one I'm drawing there? It's like a little bit of the tismus swinging around. Let me look at my book again. Hang on. Hang on. Where's my muscles? It is, isn't it? Like swinging around the side there, and you got all the serratus muscles on the side. Huh. I think it is, isn't it? Because it swings around on the side. Is it not showing me on this? Sorry I can't show you the book, chat. It is Atlas of Anatomy, Eagle Editions. It's got some nice pictures. For reference. Let's keep going. Yeah, I think that one's like kind of too skinny from like the top down. There was something where I made a note of the shape for the body, and it's kind of like this. I know that's like Sonic shape as well. It's like it's the shape of Sonic's body, where it's more apostrophe shaped, heavy at the top. Okay, rib cage. Rib cage. Let's try and do it better again. Maybe that like a bit of drop off there. Actually. Can I like carry that clavicle shape around and back like that? The curve. I just curve it around like that. It's simpler. It's like too squeezy in, isn't it? It's too squeezy in. I'm gonna try and finish this row along here because these are taking me longer because I'm spending more time on them. Now they're getting more. Now they're getting more consistent. Zoom back out. So I'm gonna finish them, and then I think I'm gonna scoot because I've got stuff to do. I've got stuff to finish. And then I'm gonna work on that video, I think. Oh, is Clown Friend still around? Are we like studying tonight also? I forgot. That's the plan. Okie dokie. Cool. Cool. Right, I'm gonna do more of that and swing it down to the hips and maybe do a bit of a tilt here. Like that. Like that, and then we got the squish there and that rolls down that way. Did y'all hear the sheep chat? Meh. Meh. They're out. Summertime, all the sheep are out. Can I? I'm gonna foreshorten the hand, why not? Why not? I'll just What did I say the elbow was? The olecranon with an O. Oh, olecranon. That does look weird now, actually. That. Oh, yeah. And the coracobrachialis is up in there somewhere, but I don't see it at this angle. Butt, hips, hip, squidge, butt, legs, legs, butt, legs, butterface. Now I'm thinking of that video of the lady dancing on the butter. Or she just keeps falling over and then gets up, carries on. Okay, do 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 do. Hey do 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 do. No. So I'm putting the legs together. Putting the legs together. Like that maybe. That helps us like a crunch point where it like drops off the rib cage as well. I'll have to put more like streams in the YouTube playlist as well. I was saving them. I was saving them in there and updating it. Is that too short? It's too short. No, short. Okay, short legs. Short leg problem again. Short leg problem. Just trying to like swing it backwards, but I don't think it's catching very well. So maybe do that. Swing it. Swing, swing, swing. Kind of like it where the ribcage like pops out at the back there too. That looks very like awkward and gangly. Very awkward body shape. How many more? Maybe like 3. Bit like 3 more in here, probably. Yeah, let me do that as side plane again, actually, and then they're kind of too small. This like side plane around here, I wanted to catch. Yeah, that helps. Especially if I can like roll it around on the, if I like roll it around the ribs like that, that makes it look even more skinny. That's good. And you get like the little, I suppose you get like the little drop off shadow, you'd have a bit there and then it would go more into the, that shape here to lighten it up. Like the shadow would be kind of here and here. And you get a bit of that squidge there, and just the top of the ribcage, make it look skinny. That would have to pop out more as well. It's kind of too like flat of a plane. It would have more roll to it. That's not so bad now. That really helps them shape out a bit. Oh. No, I don't want grey. Was I using the... Oh, I've got the brush now. Okay. Got the brush pen rather than the G pen. Okay, I'm looking at this one where the shoulders are wider. Maybe it's like the way I've squared them off, because I have like a habit of squaring shoulders off like very I usually make them too small, but like maybe more squared out like that would help. And then more of the tail of the pegs. The tail of the pegs. Where else am I doing that actually? They're kind of, yeah, they're like more squared off in this one, similar to that, but not same kind of bulky. Or I think I was shrinking them to make it look like the rest of the arms are longer and kind of gangly. See, the one on the left, the white one that's like filled in, is this one's closer to that one. It's kind of what I'm going for. That one's like closer. I'm gonna have to try tidying some of these up to see if they actually like fit what I'm trying to do. Even if they're not tidied up like very well, I will try. That would be good for a Patreon stream. Right, stop being a weenie now and draw another. Oh, you know what it is? It's like this bit, where this bit goes out, it's like more extreme than what I'm doing on these. That's where I'm missing out. I can smell the countryside again. It's that time of the year, chat. I can smell the countryside. It's stinky. Can I like tilt? This is gonna be annoying. Can I tilt it back? I'm looking at this one behind. I don't want to like mimic the pose the same though. Can I tilt it? I'm gonna draw a box. I'm gonna do the thing you all hate and draw a box. There we go. Draw a box, chat. Draw a box. What are you gonna do about it? Cry about it. That's the answer, actually. You're gonna cry about it. Cry about it, chat. Let's see if I can tilt. Tilt and then maybe pull the arms down over this way. I need to try and get more motion in the shoulders on these as well, because I think fighting it a little bit, where I'm keeping the poses very neutral at the moment, so I don't upset what I've got. So I don't upset it and confuse myself. This is like a good angle to see the this that shape. Good angle to see that. Pretty nice. Can I chin? I would prefer to chin a little bit, like that, yeah. I would much prefer to chin and not think too much about it. I like it when you see the ears kind of from the underside like this, and you can see the roll of the earlobe like that. It's cool. It's like a Pringle. It's like a Pringle. Yeah. Ears like a Pringle. Yeah, cool. It's pretty good, actually. I didn't think about it like that before. Pringles. There's a lot of things look like Pringles, actually. I saw someone talking about cowboy hats and likening drawing them to drawing a Pringle and putting the top on. And now I think about that all the time. Because they're right. Whoever it was right. They all like Pringles. So is a lot of other things. Oh, so is the structure on a lot of other things, I mean. Oh, now it really smells. Now it stinks. Let's pull them out a bit more. It's looking like bulky now in a bad way. Not what I'm going for. Let's see. Do you like them chunky? Chunky deltoids though, like I need to standardize the shape on them and how like small I want to make them. I always do that and then make the rest of the arm like really long. I suppose that makes them more cat-like as well, where I was talking about making the rib cage skinnier or shorter. Short rib cage, tiny deltoids as like a body type. I can't remember if I shrunk the deltoids on Mirage when I was drawing her, because she's very much on purpose got the tiny rib cage thing, very much on purpose. Yeah, it's like way too chunky up the top. It's way too chunky up there. Like, I guess you just get the top of the, yeah, that's better. Just top of the deltoids. And the under chin. Kind of want to draw the mouth too. Am I pulling that down enough? Yeah? So it like swings off of the little pinch there. Swings off of that pinch and then around. No, this is like too. This one looks like gangly and weird. Like in a bad way. Can I get the hips? I'm gonna try and tilt those like a bit this way as well, so you can see like a bit of the underneath. Yeah, they'd be like up. There. Okay, and then it's like the gulchy wulchy area down this way. We want the whip. We want the butt. We want the butt. We want the butt and then legs. Let's see. The leg's not gonna. No, this one's like way janky. This one's way janky. Too much. Too much shoulder, too much forward. Yeah. A little butt. Yeah, this one looks bad. Don't know where the legs are going neither. Arms too big. Yeah, it's like around there. Where the shapes get like very I guess like subtle or simple. Anything like front on always like confuses me. And is a fight. Could be like wrapping things around as well. It's difficult. Whoops, it's difficult. Is that covered as well? I want to keep that like swish there. Yeah, it looks like the top of the body just like reads too big. Like that. Maybe I need to like skinny it more. No, still looks janky. We'll do another one. I will write notes and bully myself about that one later. Probably the legs are too short as well. Right? Yeah, probably. Give him a hand. Give him a hand and then there. There we go. And then I'll do a couple more and I will scoop, chat, and go and finish what I've got to do. I'm going back to this pen, I think. How are we? Is the head like too big? Something going on fucky wucky. Something going on fucky wucky. Don't think about it. Look at it later. Look at it later and then you'll figure it out. Fine. No need to worry about it yet. Has it been 2 hours? Okay. Drawing them? Maybe. No, stop thinking. Stop thinking about it. Don't keep drawing. Keep drawing. Think about it later. It's okay. I want to be able to do the spine like this, actually. Work it out. Should we try like moving the shoulders around? I want to do this kind of thing and like shift them, get them moving, and do simpler, quicker blocks like this. Block the figure out. Start moving the arms around a little bit like this. Don't know where they're going, but somewhere. Oh, what do we want, like this way? I think with the rib cage, like might even be too big now. Might even be too big. That would mean maybe that also. I'm gonna bring that one down actually. That shoulder swing maybe down this way, down here like that, and then do. I was thinking like holding onto something, maybe. Like that. I don't think it sits very well, but okay, so that the edge of that just swings down into like the hips. That's making that easier by a whole lot. Yeah, see, there's me drawing like the really short deltoids as well. I do quite like those. I might keep those as like a stylistic thing. because I have reason to do it, like where I'm saying I want the cat-like kind of build, skinny. Top part of the body is kind of small, and then, well, I guess all of it's kind of small because it's like skinny, but and I feel like that kind of shrunk. I seem to like on this body shape. I just need to make sure it's like different enough on different body types. So I still want to be able to make it longer. I wouldn't make that a static feature. That's something I was going on about in this shoot. I'm gonna put up this week as well on the Patreon, where you've got like stylistic things that are either static or, what was the other word? I forget the other word that I used. I don't know. You're gonna have to watch the tutorial, chat, because I don't remember. I don't remember what I was talking about. I don't know. I tend to use the words relative and absolute as well. For different things, but also like stylistically, I guess that would apply. Okay, how much? That is like super helpful, blocking that ass in like that, and then putting the, what is that muscle? I didn't look it up. Hang on. What was it? What is he? Which one is it? It's that blumpy one at the side. Is that him? He just goes to the head of the femur. Gluteus medius, that's it. It's the side butt. It's the side butt muscle. That's what I'm thinking of. Like blocking that in is the gluteus medius, and then like swinging the leg in like around it is super helpful. That's nice, actually. This one's looking better. This one's looking better. I might be catching. I don't know what the hell went wrong with that one. That's a really bad one. I'm embarrassed. And so I should be. Bad job. God, I love twisty poses so much. Look, it's so cool. So cool. Like this kind of shit, easy peasy. Easy, not a problem. This though? No. No, not a no. Nuh-uh. Can't do it. Nuh-uh. I went in the opposite direction that people usually go, where people start off drawing pretty like simple front-facing poses. I just went like mental and drew all kinds of weird perspective and stuff, and it was very broken. It was very broken, but I'm like used to it, and it's easier to do now. After like learning bits of anatomy and kind of apply that to what I've done before and fix it. So I have the opposite problem to what most people do. Same with like art style, actually, because I always just kind of drew however I was going to draw. I never really like copied anime or anything. So I got away with that one too. I have the opposite problems to most people, which is kind of strange. It's difficult to relate to fighting the default I used to draw anime kind of style. Which is also why I struggle with stylization, actually, because I feel like if I did that, I would have had a leg up. I would have had a leg up on that like way earlier if I was used to like copying other styles, but it just wasn't a thing that I did. I also feel like I missed out because that's like almost a universal experience, I feel like, with art people. They're like, oh yeah, I used to draw from this anime. I just kind of didn't. I missed out. Okay, yeah, that I like. And then we've got the squidge by there. I think I kind of went off on the legs, actually. Not in like a good way. Not in like go off queen. Off model, I mean. Go off model queen. Now the leg's too skinny. Right, that might be okay. That might be okay. I kind of like that one. What's he got? What's he got hold of? Maybe like a little frog. Frogs are funny. I like frogs. Here we go. There we go. That's a frog. There he is. Do you guys get frogs? I haven't seen a frog here yet, actually. I have not seen a frog this year. Yeah, I like the way that one looks. Ah, okay, good. I might come back to the legs and like shade those because I think there's something off. But like I say, I will bully myself later. Again. Did my proportions go off? Okay, see, the more wacky I make the pose, the longer the figure gets, and it goes out of whack with everything else. Let me just try and make the head bigger to even it out. Is that like a stylistic thing that people do? I feel like maybe I've seen that. Like with action stuff, the bodies get bigger. Not that it's a thing I want to do. I want to keep my stuff on model, but I'm curious if that's a thing. I know there's like chibi where there will be on model and then they make it smaller to exaggerate the face. But I don't know if it goes the other direction as well with making the body long. It's nearly 4 o'clock. It's nearly 4 o'clock. I'm gonna draw one more. And then I'm gonna go. Even in movies, they will stretch characters to get the shot they want. Oh? Wait, like human people characters or like animated stuff? Oh, do you mean like squash and stretch, actually? Because that makes sense, yeah. Maybe that is... I guess it would be squash and stretch, because I usually think about stuff as like I'm using a 3D model and I don't want to fuck with it too much. Alright, well, I do want to mess with it and like exaggerate it to get cool poses, but it's gonna look weird if they go from like 6 heads tall to 10 heads tall suddenly. And it's not just like little bits of them exaggerated, like making the arm longer or something and a punch. I guess that's like a One Piece thing as well, right? Because everyone's got the stretchy limbs. I don't know too much about One Piece. I have seen... Ow. Ooh, my leg. I have seen panels, though. What can I fit here? Shall I go over the top of like this one that I've done before, maybe? Let's have a look. What's it been like? Oh god, it's been like 2 hours. It's been like 2 hours. I'm spending too long on these. Spending too long. I am getting somewhere though, so I don't know. Maybe it's not that bad. I would like to go faster. That's the annoying thing. The only way to go faster is to like spend the time and like learn to go fast. Do you know how long it takes to learn to go fast? I should do a video on that, actually. How to draw fast. Sit there for 50 hours and cry about it. And then do it again, and it might take you like 40 hours instead. It's the only way. I really want these stringies exaggerated. I guess I kind of square them off, actually, like, especially there, like, and then, you know, like that. Very, very, like, straight lines on them for some reason. I think some of that, like, pointy style, where I was looking at old cartoons that I liked, some of that is, like, leaking into the way I'm drawing when it's more this way, which is kind of nice, actually, because it's starting to take on a bit of style where I don't usually have that. I don't think I do, anyway. I was like blocking that in. Like blocking that in like there, yeah. Okay, yeah, no, swing it off there and then. Where do we want them? Hips. Hips. I really enjoy pulling the back around like that and then over the hips. Actually, that's like real nice. And then just get the piece in the back there. Very nice. Yeah, and a bit of hip at the side. Get it stick out. You can have a little bit of sticky out hip. Yeah. Swings there. What did I call that? The medium gluteus? Something. I think I got rid of the tab. The medium butt, the side butt. Medium rare. That's too much. It's too much. Let's not make that too extreme. See, I'm leaning into like what's underneath now, where I'm trying to do a version of it that's a bit more corrected, but I need to think more about the structure and not just what's going on underneath. I'm sorry, I'm you know what, I'm not hungry. I don't know why my belly's rumbling. I'm not hungry. I've eaten food. I have eaten today. Should not be hungry. See, I don't know how much of the leg I actually want to like pop out by there either. Not much. I'm excited to go back to colouring, actually. I'm going to be colouring in a second and I'm going to go and watch documentaries on YouTube or something. I'm excited. It's going to be a fun time. I've looped back around to music annoys me. Music is annoying me while I'm trying to draw, so I'm just watching docos again. Okay, what was I doing with the way I was blocking that out? Them ribs. That like front plane of the ribs I really like. That's a keeper. The tummy wants more flesh. No more tummy flesh. Skinny. Or does it look like weird? I'm trying to get it to concave a little bit, like by here. And then I was noting, actually looking at like refs of people where when they're like healthier, they've got like a bit of meat. There's like a bit of meat going on there and then it pops out at the hips. But when they're like skinnier, you get it. Oh yeah, it like dips in underneath the ribs like that instead. So they start getting like a bit of a waist. Like the more ill and underweight they are. So I'm trying to get it so there's a little bit of a distinction between those so I can draw either side of it and then probably play up the ribs. The ribs are another thing I need to start working on playing up, actually. For doing that, it's gonna be the next one. I think I want to be able to change the body shapes of people in my stupid comic. So I'm trying to get more used to more extreme shapes with them. I think the ribs pinch when they're that skinny. The ribs pinch? Oh, like hurt? Or do you mean like the form? Like they'd be uncomfortable. These legs all look funky again. Still making the body. Still making the body too. Still making the body too long. Both? Where do you mean the ribs pinch? With the form of them, I mean. I want to know if you are spotting something that I'm not. Keep thinking I'm smelling cooking, but I'm not. Kinda. I have like a little bit more over there because it's kind of twisted more at the top. Little raptor arms. There we go. Thought in general was skinny. People didn't see anything. Oh, I see. Okay. I've got to look at I gotta look at like where the ribs stick out so I can get it more accurate because I always just kind of bip, but it's not. So I wish if I had the ribs in, even like that. These legs might be like too skinny as well on these right now. I think I'm taking too much meat off the legs because there's going to be no room to lean it into more skinny if I take too much meat off at this stage. I gotta leave wiggle room for the meat. Gotta leave wiggle room for the meat. See, maybe that's the problem like over here as well, because that one's pissing me off with the legs pretty bad. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah. It's awkward because there's some poses like that where it does like this whole squidge here with the medius, that was it. That one just like squidges into like a straight line along there sometimes, and it's really annoying trying to differentiate the shapes. Okay, I think they are starting to get worse now. I think I'm running out of steam. I'm gonna go back to me. I'm gonna go back to me colouring. We'll finish the rest of this sheet on another day. I'll be back. I'll be back. I don't know if tomorrow or what, but definitely a Patreon stream tomorrow. It's Thursday, isn't it? Yeah. Definitely a Patreon stream tomorrow. It is scooting time. Okay, I'm gonna go. Have a good chat. Bye-bye.